Good, happy Friday morning, September 11, 2015. I'm Riley King, and welcome to the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. Let's get started. First up, Granite State marks 14 years since September terrorist attacks. There will be events throughout New Hampshire to commemorate the 14th anniversary of the September 11 terror attacks in New York City, Washington, and Pennsylvania. Governor Maggie Hassan has directed flags to half-staff on Friday and proclaimed a day to remember in honor of victims, first responders, and service members who died in the attacks and wars that followed. 10 people from New Hampshire died when terrorists hijacked planes into the Twin Towers, the Pentagon, and a field in Shakesville, Pennsylvania. All told, nearly 3,000 people died in the attacks. Hassan will participate in ceremonies in Manchester and Hampton. Events are also scheduled in Portsmouth, Hudson, Londonderry, Rindge, and Boscawen. New Hampshire crews assisting with Montana wildfires expected to return home next week. Authorities said the wildfires in Montana, where crews from New Hampshire were working, has been 100% contained. The wildfire crew from New Hampshire worked for a week in Montana, where officials say the wildfires were sparked by lightning last month. Man indicted on arson, animal cruelty charges. A Raymond man has been indicted on multiple arson and animal cruelty charges. A grand jury indicted Gregory Bruno, 27, on 13 felony charges. Community raises money to help Salem music teacher get new wheelchair. A Salem teacher who shares his love for music with students is getting a gift from the community. About 13 years ago, Muscle Diatrons put Patrick Monchin in a wheelchair, but Monchin refuses to allow his condition to cause him to miss a beat. Patriots fans weather storms for banner unveiling and season opener. Thursday night's downpours did not deter Patriots fans who were thrilled to watch the team unveil their championship banner at Gillette Stadium. Manchester man arrested on domestic violence charges. Hooksett police arrested 21-year-old Alexander Karzu of Manchester on Thursday after he allegedly pushed a female to the ground and broke her cell phone. Authorities were called to 33 Merle Road at 6:32 p.m. While responding to the incident, officers were notified that the suspect had left the scene in a vehicle. Fundraiser planned to help State Trooper Lieutenant fighting cancer. A fundraiser will be held this weekend in Bedford for a state police lieutenant who is battling cancer. Town-by-town listing of events to remember 9/11 victims. The event in Manchester will start at 8:30 a.m. There's an event in Hudson, and that will start at 6:30 p.m. There'll be an event in Londonderry that is going to start at 8:46 a.m. There will be an event in Ringe that will start at 8:45 a.m. There's going to be an event in Bosquen that will start at 6 p.m. And in Hampton, there's an event that will start at 6 p.m. as well. And in Portsmouth, there'll be an event starting at 8:46 a.m. "80-year-old pilot plans to fly to each of lower 48. New Hampshire is the latest stop on the flight plan of a 90-year-old Michigan woman who's on a mission to fly to all of the lower 48 states. Bush discussed tax plan in Exeter. Former Florida Governor Jeb Bush visited New Hampshire on Thursday, a day after unveiling a tax plan with a few non-traditional twists. Raby fox attacks 10-year-old in Derry. A fox that attacked a father and his daughter in Derry Park Wednesday night tested positive for rabies. How has terror changed the years since 9/11? In the 14 years since the 9/11 attacks, the face of terrorism has changed out of recognition. To many experts, the threat of Islamic terror is in some ways greater and in some ways diminished. It is geographically more diverse and organizedly more divided and levered. Social media and internet in a way impossible in the 2001. And That does it for the Riley King Newscast right here on the Riley King Network. I hope you all have a great rest of your day. See you back here later on. Goodbye.